Hello YouTube, welcome to part 2 of the X Emperor review, and we're gonna cover the good cool Kaiser VSX combination. So we got all the three main dial fighters, all the three main trigger machines, the two auxiliary X trains, the two main X trains, and of course good striker in dial fighter mode. So let's begin the combination. Chouetsu X Gat-time. Alright, so first things first, we're going to pair a good striker. So, well, the nose cone, remove this. Well, just to make it easier for me to pull out the legs. And put that back on. Hold these down, because this is actually the official way to do it. So, lead the wings out like that. And from here, fold this down, and then flip up this peg. And of course, these panels are here that I mentioned in part 1. These are basically meant to bulk up the legs. So make sure you pull. Okay, so make sure you pull these out till they click. So there we go, and then you can actually plug these on. So all right, there we go, like that. So he's good to go. Next, X-Train Thunder and X-Train Fire. So make sure you fold this cow catcher down and put the X-Train Fire in attack mode. So, whoops, just like that. Next, we're going to take the Trigger Machine Nego, extend this, and flip out the cannon. And this will plug onto the side of X-Train Thunder. So, just like that. And take X-Train Songo and extend this. Plug this back on, extend it, and plug in like that. And then go ahead and plug this on. Now the instructions say you can actually plug this on the front here, but you can actually do it like this or like this. So I prefer to do it. I prefer to use these two holes right here, just a personal preference. So plug that in and plug that in. So there we go. And we're gonna raise it up a bit. Let's push this back. Alright, so let's prepare X-Train Silver. So turn it like this, and then twist it out to the side, and bend there, and we're going to bring this peg down, like that for now. And we're going to go ahead and peg it onto this little hole right here. So just like that. Now for X-Train Gold, we're going to move the Smokestack, and so turn it to where these three holes are facing you. So turn this around, turn it to the side, bend it like that. And then we're going to take this peg right here and swing it out like that. And we're going to go ahead and plug it onto the side just like we did with X-Train Silver. So just like that, and clasp the wings in. And then we're going to swing this cannon down, and this thing will peg into the side like that. And this will keep these two trains together. And of course, we'll go ahead and fold this yellow peg down, or gold rather. So yeah. All right. Now we're gonna take the blue and yellow dial fighters and pretty much just put them in their arm modes like you would for Lupin Kaiser. So and they just plug up here. So just like that. So swing this down. Pull this up. Pull the VTOL wings down, and there we go. Just like that. Now, we're going to take the head, and we're going to swing this out for now, and then fold this down. You can see this was the X-Emperor slash face. Here's the Good Cool Kaiser VSX face. So we're going to fold this down, and then swing this in. And, yeah. Now, what you can do is that there's two holes in there, and they're the same size. So basically, this is actually what originally supposed to look like, but we're gonna lead this peg inwards. So we're gonna use the second one. So yeah, that way it brings the chest a bit closer. I mean, you'll see. So and then you can see this will peg onto this little. This will go into this little peg right here. So just get that lined up. There we go, just like that. And oh, one more thing, make sure you fold this peg up. Now that is where Trigger Machine Ichigo will plug on top, just like that. Oh, and don't forget to push that in. Make sure it's not extended. So just like that. And then last but not least, plug plug the red Dial Fighter onto the chest. And there you have Good Cool Kaiser, or Good Kuru Kaiser VSX. I'm going to call it Good Cool Kaiser. And there you have Good Cool Kaiser VSX. And boy, this combination is a mess at first glance. But I kind of grew on it. Now, if you want to make this less ugly, you can basically just fold the baton in like that, and this will fit like that. And now it makes it less ugly. So, yeah. And so now it's tolerable right now. So yeah. It's crazy, but I kind of dig it. So yeah. Now I might get this right out the bat. On the deluxe version, which has to do with the feet right here, the legs can only be supported by this little panel, which you fold up and it'll peg into place. Which, of course, I'm talking about the deluxe version, and that was the only support piece. What happened is, because thanks to the trigger machines on the side here, they bring up so much weight, the feet can just plop down like that, and that's it was a really bad design choice right there from Bandai. But on the Minipla version, it's a different story. Basically, there's enough friction for these to hold in place. Since one, the trigger machines are actually not heavy, so once I shake it, they're not falling off. So which is actually good. Which is actually a plus. So yeah, that's actually a plus right there. So yeah. So yeah. Oh, one more thing. I decided to leave it like this because I don't want to give it ankle articulation. But if you want to give it ankle articulation, you plug it onto the front here, or just break it apart. Okay. Sorry for that little mishap right there. But if you want to give it ankle articulation, just plug it on under the red toe, the red foot, if you want. But I just prefer it to be like this. So yeah. I do like the VSX on the face because it shows the combination of the Lupinrangers and the Patrangers working together. So yeah. Now, you might choose. Okay, why did I choose Good Kuru Kaiser instead of Good Cool Kaiser? YouTuber KRX50 did explain that in his Good Cool Kaiser VXX combination video, which I may post a link to it in the description, and it did pretty much explain why he uses Good Kuru instead of Good Cool, which I'll let him explain that. So yeah. Now let's go over the articulation. Might as well remove this just to make this easier. Let's go over the legs. Okay, obviously there's no head articulation because of all this kibble going on. Okay, I'm trying to get a good grip on this. Now these leg panels here, which they look like they do get in the way, but you can actually move them out of the way. That way you can get some arm articulation. But be aware that these will pop off. So you can actually get some leg articulation. You just have to move this out of the way if you want to pose them. And of course, you still got waist articulation. So yeah, which is nice. I did point out the ankle articulation. So yeah, I know this guy's a bit of a mess to play with, but yeah. Now, of course, the arms do swing out to the side, and of course, they do bend right here. And of course, if you want, which I did point out in my which I pointed out in part 1, you can flip out the ball joints and just peg them in like that if you want to give them some wrists, or you want to give them some wrists if you wish. So yeah. And of course, the upper arms here, they do move. So yeah, that you could do. And of course, the same on the yellow one, the yellow Dial Fighter. So yeah. So if you want to pose this guy, he's kind of a mess because of all this craziness going on. So yeah, but again, I grew on it. I just grew on it. So yeah. It's not the worst thing in the world. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for the combination. So at the end of the day, Well, let's talk about X Emperor first. In my my opinion on this on the set, X Emperor itself is pretty cool. It's really good. I mean, got a lot of playability. It's got compatibility with the other auxiliary mecha like Trigger Machine Biker, Cyclone Dial Fighter, Trigger Machine Crane and Drill, and the Scissor and Blade Dial Fighters. Yes, those can be compatible with this guy. So yeah, I like both forms. I like the X trains and all that stuff like that. So yeah, I do like X Emperor. Good Cool Kaiser, or Kuru if you want to go with the Japanese pronunciation. He's tolerable, just tolerable. That's it. I mean, I didn't like the combination when we first saw this at the magazine scans, but I pretty much grew on it over time. So yeah. I mean, he's not the worst thing in the world, okay? Let's just point that out. Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for more Minipla, Minipla sets to come. I'm gonna wait for the 6th one. Why wait on the 6th one? Not the 5th. That's because the 5th Minipla set is gonna be Lupin Rex. Which, that sounds like it's a combination between Lupin Kaiser and a dinosaur. No, it's not. It's basically a combination of the red, blue, and yellow Dial Fighters and a repaint version of Good Striker, which is called the Jackpot Striker. Which, again, the Jackpot Striker is basically a repaint / retool of this guy. So yeah, I'm actually gonna pass him. So just like with Kerberos from Uchi Sentai Q Ranger, I decided to skip that Mini Plus set because they only sold, because on Ami, which I did get this from, they only sold 12-pack boxes, which I did not like. So that's kind of the reason why I decided to pass Kerberos. So that's going to be the same reason with Lupin Rex. Unless someone on Mandarake or on eBay, they sell just the Jackpot Striker separately, just the Minifly version, that would be great. And then I'm going to make a review eventually on that. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for Google Kaiser VSX. And I'm not sure what we're going to review next, and I really hope that Mugen Scorpion from Mugen Heroes comes soon when I get him. But for now, I'm just going to wait till Mugen Scorpion comes. But, I'm not sure what I'm going to review next after this one, but again, it depends if Mugen Scorpion comes here soon. And it is coming late, so yeah. But don't worry, I know it's not lost since I had tracking insurance with it, so yeah. Okay, enough of that jib jab. So I will catch you next time.